PetVivo and PiezoBio have reached a strategic partnership. So here to explain exactly what this means for both companies is John Lai, the CEO of PetVivo, and also Linh, the CEO of PiezoBio. So John, let's just start with you. Kind of set the stage. What brought you to this moment?
So we've been working together, or two scientific teams have been working together on formulating what we believe is next generation of therapies in the regenerative science area, as well as lameness and osteoarthritis and rehab. So we're putting together Spring and their nanofiber technology together to actually basically put the regeneration process in hyperdrive. So we're really excited about this partnership, and strategically it fits in with our Pet AI app that will launch and help create a bigger educational piece for people to understand and identify osteoarthritis and other issues that can benefit from our joint technologies.
Okay.
For both humans and animals, I should say.
Yes. So, and Linh, tell me about the story of PiezoBio. How was it created? Why was it created?
PiezoBio is a startup company from University of Connecticut. I am currently the CEO of the company, but then this is not my first startup. This is actually my third startup. And then I partner with Professor Thanh Nguyen, who is an associate professor of biomedical engineering at University of Connecticut. He is a lead inventor for this material platform. And then, he got to invent this technology when he was a postdoc out of MIT, working with Bob Langer. And Tang and I go way back. We have been friends in high school, but then he is a professor, and then I used to be the scientist. Basically I talk about myself as a scientist turned entrepreneur. This is my third company, but then my wheelhouse has been in commercializing technology outside of university, trying to bring it to the market.
Interesting.
So I got in touch with Tang about a year ago as a mentor for this particular technology. And then as of 4 months ago, I jumped in as the interim CEO. And then now I'm working full-time as the CEO for PiezoBio. I clearly see the amazing potential partnership working with PetVivo, because we are no one without the commercialization partner. So we have the cool piece of technology, but then how do we bring it to the market? We need a lot of support from commercialization. We need support from manufacturing. We need support from regulatory. That's where PetVivo came in, and that's where we think that we can bring the product to the market way, way faster.
Well, let's talk about your technology, the electric technology, and how it is unique in the regenerative medicine space.
Currently, what we are thinking about this technology is that when you think about electricity, you need to have like the battery. You need to have like when you think about electricity, you think about battery. You think about power source. However, at the nano level. At the nano level, what we think that we can bring to the market is actually the biomechanical motion that can generate electricity. And that is why piezo is coming in. This is the piezoelectric material. And then the name of the company, PiezoBio, actually representing the other part as well. This is the biodegradable material. So this two component is actually these two components, piezoelectricity and biodegradable, actually make our technology unique. Most regenerative platform at this moment utilizing the external device or biologic.
And then explain the platform and how will that help with the current osteoarthritis treatments?
So what we found out in the lab was that the scaffold, when it's input into the, for example, into the knee, for example, we have a lot of preclinical data with rabbit. Think about the cell power using the body's own movement. So in the previous preclinical data, we have the scaffold input into the knee of the rabbit. And then during the training of the rabbit walking on the treadmill, actually the scaffold generate enough electricity. We have the ability to tune or to control the electricity. And then we found out that those electricity, after applying to the cartilage, is generating cartilage. So it's amazing. We have the pattern. We have the patent on it. We know how to tune the technology. We know how to potentially manufacture. What we don't know, we don't know how to bring it to the market, and that's why PetVivo come into play.
Well, I was just going to ask, like, why does this make sense, and why are you excited to work with PetVivo?
We are super excited to announce this partnership. We are super excited to work on this particular strategic co-development because what we know well is in the lab. And then in the lab, we try to reach to the sky. What we don't know is that in order to learn how to fly, we need to learn to walk, we need to learn to run before we learn to run. So what I was very excited for this particular technology and the partnership with PetVivo was that we know how to do it in the lab. We know how to do it at the lab scale. We know how to tune the technology, but then we don't know regulatory, we don't know supply chain, we don't know how to bring the product to the market. Mm-hmm. That is where John and PetVivo team would help us.
Okay. And then maybe you could both weigh in on this last question. What's next for the partnership?
John, after you.
Okay. So, we see as this rolls out, and we're able to get our human or animal health product first, because in essence, we have supercharged our current spring technology. So their electric field really speeds up the process of the regeneration and healing within the body. So we haven't named the product yet, but I'm kind of pushing for Smart Spring, but we'll see what it comes out as, because in very severe cases, this is going to really help, and in surgeries, it's going to really help regenerate. And then as we roll forward, we'll be working together on helping get a human product to the market, which will be benefiting a great deal of people out there from areas of, torn shoulders, muscles. I mean, just think about athletes, that get hurt, and pitchers and so on. So there's a huge market potential there on the human aspect, but our animal side will be able to give a lot of the supporting data as we move in to the human side of the market. And given the fact our product is considered a human medical device and they're adding their particles, we think the time to market is shortened greatly because of that FDA designation.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Anything to add?
I like the name, John. You just talk about Smart Spring. I think that this is the amazing opportunity because to be on top of the platform technology, to be on top of the product that you currently have. And then, obviously, what we can bring onto the table is making it smarter. Totally agree with you that not only on the animal market, but then we, from PiezoBio perspective, we also think that this will be a good stepping stone in order for us to bring the technology to the human. I'm very much looking forward to working with PetVivo over the next year or so, and then looking forward to talking with more investors who are interested in investing in PiezoBio. Yeah. Thank you.
And I'm looking forward to updates on how this partnership progresses. So thank you so much, John and Ling, for joining us and explaining this.
Thank you, Jane.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jane.